Sarah and I started dating over 12 years ago now, and probably a month or two in, I was like, hey, you want to go look at some new houses being built? And it became a Sunday thing almost.
We'd always go to church, and then we'd spend the day looking at houses. Anytime that there was a new one that came up, we were always going to check it out. It's just always been something we've loved to do together.
I've been around real estate almost 40 years. So in college, when I was 21, I took the real estate classes, and I just never got my real estate license. And then fast forward all these years later, I met my wife, and I knew she was just made for it.
I fell into doing some real estate contract work, which really I think helped familiarize myself with the business. So a passion turned into a career, and it just took off.
And then a year and a half ago, we made the decision when the housing market was really doing well, I think we can do this full time.
Buying a house, and anybody who's ever done it will tell you, it's not the easiest of processes, and it requires constant communication, and it requires trust.
And people have learned to trust that we say what we mean and we mean what we say, and that's paramount in our business. I challenge that there's very many people that know Forsyth County and this community better than I do. I've watched it grow over the last 40 years, and I've seen it become one of the most desired places for people to live.
Forsyth County is our home, and while we work in areas outside of Forsyth County as well as Forsyth, we want the bulk of our work to be where we live because it's a way for us to get to know the community. It helps us put our roots down here. So when we say that we're from here and this is our home, we mean it in every aspect.
And part of the inspiration for us starting our real estate company was that when you see some of these big companies come in and just put up as many houses as they can, as cheaply as they can to make the most money, that's not always what's best for a community, in my opinion. So that's part of the reason I'm so involved with local government in Forsyth County.
Real estate is not the kind of career where you go into the office and then you leave. It's all the time because you never know when something comes up or when somebody wants to see a house. So having a good relationship with your clients is crucial. You want to do the best that you can for the clients that you have, and you always want to be available to them.
And we've made that promise that as long as we're Coleman Sold It and you want to talk to a Coleman, you can talk to Andy or Sarah Coleman pretty much 24/7.